Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We were previously looking the ncert notes of our social science for class 10. Today we are looking for the extra questions of chapter number 1 in contemporary India. Okay, I will go directly to the topic. Here the question is given as: write short note on alluvial soil. The entire northern plains are made of alluvial soil. These have been deposited by three important Himalayan river systems, the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. Alluvial soil is also found in the eastern coastal plain, particularly in the deltas of Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri rivers. The alluvial soil consists of the various proportions of sand, silt and clay. Such soils are more common in the predominant plains such as Dors, Chors and Terai. And according to their age, alluvial soils can be classified into old alluvial and new alluvial. Alluvial soil as a whole are very fertile, and mostly these soils contain adequate proportion of potash, phosphoric acid and lime, which is ideal for the growth of sugarcane, paddy, wheat and other cereal and pulses crops. Then we come to question number 2, black soil. These soils are black in color. They are also known as regur soil. Black soil is ideal for growing cotton and is also known as black cotton soil. This type of soil is typical in the Deccan Trap region spread over the northwest of Deccan Plateau and is made up of lava flows. They cover the plateaus of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and extend in the southeast direction along the Godavari and Krishna valleys. The black soils are made up of extremely fine, that is clayey material. They are well known for their capacity to hold moisture. In addition, they are rich in soil nutrients such as calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash and lime. Soils are generally poor in phosphoric content and they develop deep cracks during hot weather seasons, which helps in proper aeration of the soil, and these soils are very sticky when hot. Then we come to our question number 3, red and yellow soil. Red soils develop on a crystalline igneous rocks in the areas of low rainfall in the eastern and southern parts of Deccan Plateau. The yellow and red soils are found in the parts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the middle Ganga plain and along the predominant zone of the western Ghats, and these soils develop a reddish color due to diffusion of iron in the crystalline and metamorphic rocks. It looks yellow when it occurs in a hydrated form. Then we come to question number 4, laterite soil. The laterite soil develops under the tropical and subtropical climate with alternate wet and dry season, and this soil is a result of intense leaching due to heavy rain. Lateritic soils are mostly deep to very deep and acidic, pH of less than 6, and generally deficient in plant nutrients, and occur mostly in the southern states, the western Ghats, the region of Maharashtra, Odisha and some parts of West Bengal and northeast regions. This soil supports deciduous and evergreen forest. It is humus rich but under sparse vegetation and semi-arid environment. It is generally humus poor and they are prone to erosion and degradation. This soil is very useful for growing tea and coffee. Red laterite soil in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala are more suitable for crops like cashew nut. Then moving on to the next topic or the question, that is arid soil. The arid soil ranges from the red to brown in color. They are generally sandy in texture, saline in nature, and in some areas the salt contents are very high, and common salt is obtained by evaporating the water. Due to the dry climate and high temperature, the evaporation is faster and soil lacks humus moisture, and the lower horizons of the soil are occupied by the conker, and after the proper irrigation of these soils become cultivable as has been the case of the western Rajasthan. And then comes our forest soil. These soils are found in the hilly and mountainous areas where the sufficient rainforests are available. The soil texture varies according to the mountain environment where they are from. They are loamy and silty in the valley sides and coarse grained in the upper slopes. In the snow-covered areas of the Himalayas, these soils are acidic, and soils are found in the valley are alluvial and fertile. So our next question is, what is soil erosion? The denudation of the soil cover and subsequent washing down is described as soil erosion. The process of soil erosion and soil formation takes on simultaneously. Going to the next question, what are gullies? The running water cut through the clayey soil and makes deep channels as gullies. The land becomes unfit for cultivation and is called badland. In Chambal basins, such lands are called ravines. What is sheet erosion? Sometimes water flows as a sheet over the large areas down a slope. In such cases, the topsoil gets washed away. This is known as sheet erosion. And what is wind erosion? Wind blows loose soil off flat or sloping land is known as wind erosion. What is strip cropping? There are large fields that can be divided into strips, and strips of grass are left to grow between the crops. This breaks up the force of wind. This method is known as strip cropping. And there is the last question. Write a note on the resource planning of India. The resource planning is a complex process which involves the identification and inventory of the resources across the region of the country. This involves surveying, mapping, qualitative and quantitative estimation of the measurement of the resources, the evolving a planning structure endowed with appropriate technology, skill and institutional setup for implementing the resource development plans, and matching the resource development plans with the overall national development plans. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video, and if it helps you, please do like and subscribe the videos, and also subscribe the channel